And we're live. Technical difficulties. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our session of After Dust. This is episode
7
for From Dust, session 18. That's a lot to say. All right. So this is when we get to sit down and bullshit, like we're sitting down, talking about the game, going more in depth. We sometimes go off the rails, but that's okay. This week's a session. Well, before I start, if you don't know by now, my name is Tommie. Joining me is Mike, Matt, a special appearance by Nathan. Hopefully he comes back some more. And of course, not joining us is Bert. He's off doing Bert stuff. And Jim, who is our friend and game master, guild master, DM, who puts together this wonderful world. I like to always give thanks to Jim, who puts a lot of time and effort week to week for us to have just 4 hours of fun. Absolutely. So, all right. So, Pip, you wanted to do something special for this week.
Yeah. I was thinking, we had a small session, not a boring session by any chance, or by any stretch of imagination.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking first we'll talk a little bit about the session and some of the thoughts that we had.
Right.
And then if time permits, I was going to go through highlighting Pip a little bit. I leveled up this week. Go through the spells that I took and why I took them, because I do have a method to my madness, a little bit kind of a method to my madness. But so I would like to talk about some of the stuff that went on in recap 18 and session 18 of From Dust, mainly how
was that someone playing music?
Mainly when we ran with I put my note cards away. Oh, y'all, why? How do you pronounce that? Zara.
Yeah. Just go with Zara. Zara. Yeah, Zara. We can start there. Yeah, go ahead and start there. That sounds like a good start.
Well, I just want to say is Pip's thinking on this whole thing, and what I'm seeing is this town we need to make. We need to make it closer to Volcaminar, and start that. You guys want to open up Volcaminar, make it more freedom. This would be the first step, is founding a place like this.
Oh, yeah.
To do trade with Volcaminar and give the people of Volcaminar some way out. Even if it is kind of like an underground railroad.
God damn, that makes a lot of sense, Raspip. I was not thinking. God damn.
Are we role playing now? You going Raspip? Is that what
Mike, my bad. I'm sorry.
I answered anything.
Well,
no, but I thought it was a cool idea. That's why I took some of the things I did when I leveled up, because I really like the way this place is run. As far as Pip, and he sees it as Zara runs the show. When it comes down to it, this is her place. This is her town. It's Clerk's place. Or Clerk. They use all his imagery.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can keep on going. I'm just saying. Yeah.
No. That's what I say. Like, if we can get the tribes together, try to talk them into settling a little bit. I know that they're probably nomadic, but show them the safety. And settling down, and hey, you like to fight? Shit, we'll dig a big pit, we'll have a fight in a bit, kind of thing. Like this bar. I mean, there's the bar that we were staying. There's so many things that we could take from this place and make another place just like it, with us in charge.
Oh yeah, I agree with that one. That would be interesting.
Massive amounts of cash.
I can see that
made a lot of money. Just straight up supplies and shit, and maybe workers and stuff. Because we wouldn't need to build buildings. I was thinking maybe start with a church, possibly.
Of course, that's number one.
Because I'd assume that a lot of settlements build up around a church or whatnot. So and that would fit right in with kind of our motif.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. That's far away. That's like what, 50 sleeps away.
yeah. It's down the line, but that's what I'm taking away from Moorgrave Gap. A lot of what I'm taking.
Yeah. I don't know where her motives are. her motive sort of scared me because the bartender, I forgot the bartender, Gilbert Borgier, he sort of alluded that she was like right, yeah. So I mean, that's sort of like, oh, okay, well that explains it. But I just want to know how much, so did Clerk come? Was Clerk here and then the town built up, or was the town here and then Clerk came in with Zara? I don't really know. What came first, chicken and egg? I don't really know. Does she use him as a fear tactic? Because obviously he doesn't like going out. You can sense that he's sort of scared of going outside.
Well, he got pissed off at her when she took the alcohol, the bucket.
Well, he drank it.
Yeah, she wouldn't give him any more, though. You saw his frustration with that.
Maybe he gets like
Brass sees it as Clerk. Clerk's in charge. If he wants to, he'll kill her. This is her his friend, though.
That's what you saw. That's what you saw.
Well, these are his.
That's Brass, baby.
That's right. But she said that she's the one that wouldn't allow him to have another bucket of beer. So,
and he trusts her for some reason.
Yeah, because I think
he has no damn choice.
Yeah, I think what it comes down to, and plus maybe too much alcohol, he gets sort of out of hand. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
harder to control.
Who that reminds me of.
I know. I thought about it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense too. Yeah, good point.
Yeah,
we have our Clerk, in Nassau. We have our rallying,
Okay, you brought up Nassau, and I'm going to bring this point up. Okay, so now that we have Nassau here and everyone else is going to talk. Okay, so we're called the
Alpin tribe.
The Alpin tribe, but that was given to us by someone else, wasn't it? I mean, why do we
I don't think so.
Because in Volkmanar, my visage causes fear and gives us something to capitalize on. And you guys were even talking about it at the bar, like it should be something else. And when I asked you, you guys didn't have no good ideas. So I just said it's the Alpin tribe.
No, it was like, okay, ideas, none. Okay, Alpin tribe.
And the tribe of the Alpin, and it's like building a brand. We're looking to expand eventually from Volkmanar to here and these other places, and we're building up what I'd like to hope is good credibility. But you guys getting kicked out of the first fight and turning Hohenlohe in the bar.
Vrass, this is a wild place, and Vrass really loves this place.
Yeah, I think this place is wild. It's okay. I mean, for them to say no magic, they understand that magic may be used. Yeah, it's okay.
So, just trying to hold you back. That's all. So I agree with Throven, like most times lately. But Brass has a huge appreciation for this place. I mean, this is the place to be.
It's the place. They get into fights and they understand. They fight. They're still friends.
Volkmanar is a place of oppression too.
Yeah.
Especially for the humans and anyone who's non-dwarf.
Well, saying this now, when we go back and we heard stories about, each race gets their turn to lead, and I really wanted to talk to what's her name? You guys know her name. Mara, because I want to know what's really going on. You allude to. Of course, you don't want. Of course, Pip doesn't want to talk. I just want to I just want to see what's really going on.
Moot. I know what's really going on.
Yeah. But I want to see it.
Or Zara, Zara runs shit. That it's a moot point. Politics here for Pip is completely moot after.
Yeah. I understand, but we should still get the other side and how they view it, because then it helps out. Now I'm going to use it against you. Then it helps form your town even more so of how. You still can put someone in leadership, and we still hold the power, but we give this illusion that different tribes, have power at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
And see how they pull it off.
That may not be a bad idea.
Yeah, whatever. It may not be a bad idea. Okay. No respect, I tell you. No, I mean this session was short, but I still like it. There was still a lot of stuff going on. Jim did pack a lot of stuff in.
Yeah, well done. Goddamn, it was fun.
I still, to us, for some reason, I still haven't felt like we really had our party yet. But I guess this is how this town runs. You know, I was expecting something big and cool, but it's just.
Well, we had tug of war, and I'm sure the rally nights. They have celebrations every night, probably.
But you know,
something.
I get that.
Yeah, like I said, Brass loves this place. That's what
it still feels like the lizard men segregate them, because when the way Jim describes, you have dwarves, barbarians, but he never talks about you see a lizard man fight. He just saw them go through town and they sort of stay to themselves.
Well, that's some information to provide.
Fanfare. Now they may be the big bread winner, as far as their GDP goes.
Well, if they run the trade and stuff, yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe
because they would be akin to a miner, in Volca. The ones that are going
very
down,
valuable.
making gross domestic product or whatever you call it. Am I using that right, Tom? I have not done a lot of.
GDP. Yeah.
GDP.
I think, especially for Throven and maybe Raz to get behind this, I think if we meet lizard men, we kill them all but one, and we'll say that it's the lizard man's fault. That one lizard man's fault. We can send them back, like, go back to Mulgar Gap and tell them to kill a bunch of your people. I think we should keep on fun.
Well, we'd know how to almost lay siege to Moorgrave Gap if we did find out definitively that lizard men were the ones that brought in the money and the outside foods and whatnot. We could lay siege as far as not letting them lizard men do what they needed to do. And again, this is maybe bigger picture thoughts and mechanisms.
I like that. Yeah, Raspip is a big fucking thinker. Yeah,
I do have a question. You don't have to do this or not. I was wondering if you're gonna do this, because I don't know if you ever do this. You didn't go invisible and go down where she was from, Zara. I was hoping that you would go further down there after she went down to the.
Infiltrate. Yeah.
Infiltrate
deeper into the layer.
That could go well.
I did not think of it. That's the problem with Mike the player, though. I want to say, like, what I've been playing for like 2 years now, and I'm still getting used to playing, for one, and playing a spellcaster and being able to do that. So
no, I just
now I wish I would have, because there could have been really cool shit to steal.
Who knows? We may come back to this town. We'll see what happens. All right. So we've been doing this After Dusk for a while, and we've been speculating. I would really like to hear straight from the horse's mouth, talking about Nassau, which is Nathan, about your character, your thoughts about how Rask is pushing the hell out of you. Is this tempting you?
Am I going to die soon?
There's been quite a bit of speculation on
yeah, I'm aware of it. I know he's like
spar with me.
Yeah, spar with me and wanting to fight, things like that. And I don't know. You might die.
I think it'd be good.
It's the world of dark, man.
I've never really like dumped everything I have into one shot, and I hit that troll for 35 points.
Yeah, that was a good hit.
That would be a nasty hit, man. Yeah.
Yeah, and there were still things in there that I didn't use. So I didn't stack power attack onto that. So I don't know, man.
Swift cast. I just want. Do you ever want to do swift cast Blade and Blood and put 3 more hit dice in there with -5 hit points?
Yeah. That email you sent me, revealed a lot for me.
Okay.
So. Yeah, that usually depends on the situation. Like if I feel like we're fighting multiple monsters, I just can't afford to lose the hit points, particularly earlier on, because it was more difficult. But now we're getting up there in some levels, and my health is more. It definitely seems more feasible to expand the Blade of Blood.
Yeah, I just want to see. I'm gonna see what Vader does here soon. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, to be honest, you do let. It's interesting when from Throven's eyes, and they're like, "Oh, he's just rash, just push him around." I like this. See what happens, because I want to see you guys fight. I just like, I want to see what happens.
Yeah, me too.
And he's like that spar. It's like
left spar.
I don't fight with my hands like that, and on top of that, they're kind of claws.
That's true. Yeah. You do have claws. I didn't realize you had claws.
I would have to go half form. We had claw versus claw.
Yeah.
I think it'd be fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
but that's still not the same. It's not going to be the same for on Nassau side. I totally understand that, because he fights with, his sword.
So, yeah, intent to kill too. Yeah.
Yeah, intent to kill. And I mean, if you're challenging for, chieftain.
Oh, this to the death.
Oh,
yeah.
now it's chieftain now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to hear about that.
I didn't know it's chieftain. He keeps on going up. As president, supreme ruler. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Grand Emperor. I'm getting there.
But I do like each of us, we each do different stuff. I do like the Vrask, Nassau type deal, especially, and we're sitting down eating this, no matter how beat up Vrask is, like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that was last time you wanted to spar, and we both had 15 points. I was low on hit points. That's why I wasn't trying to get into it.
Oh, not right now.
Yeah, he's pushing that. Let's roll the
dice.
That was real damage, man.
I'll catch you in the morning. How's that sound?
I'll catch you in the morning. I don't. Morning time doesn't sound appetizing because I gotta heal you guys. If you guys do actual subdual is okay. I don't think you can do subdual with close.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like it.
Aggravated wound.
Yeah, aggravated wound.
Certain
vampire.
Game systems.
Lethal.
It's
lethal.
Yeah.
It becomes lethal damage. Yeah. Well, I guess Mike, you want to talk about how you leveled your character, and we each can go through. I mean, there's only 3 of us.
Yeah, if everybody wants to do it, or we could do it, once a week. Well, we didn't have a big game session, so we ain't got a whole bunch.
Yeah, it's okay.
So I did put put together a little thing. If I could take over.
Oh, go ahead and talk about it. I'm interested, and I just want to know.
And I want this feedback because I'm going to leave it up, kind of up to you guys as far as spells I took. So, anyways, just a little bit about how Raspip is, and Tommie helped me. I helped Tommie build Raspip. Let's put it that way. He has a lot of sacrifices involved in his character creation. There are 3 domains, or what do they call them? Spell schools. That are prohibited me. Just because we were trying to push the DC, the difficulty class envelope. If I'm playing what do I play? An illusionist. Yeah. If I'm playing an illusionist, I really need to sell these illusions. And I built that part into Raspip's personality where, he really gets his jollies on doing things and people believing in them. Mm-hmm. So, and it was a sacrifice for, total, no necromancy, can't cast anything from necromancy, abjuration, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I think that's also prohibited to me now. And
enchantment
isn't prohibited, and those are big schools. I think one of them has dispel magic because I know that Jim
abjuration. Yeah.
He expressed concerns like, man, you're giving up a really powerful spell, dispel magic, which is really handy. But hey, if we're gonna do this, let's do it, and let's try to do it right. So that's just kind of a groundwork on Pip, pushing the DC envelope. With those sacrifices, it's starting to pay off in big ways because my difficulty classes went up. So currently now, my 0 level cantrips difficulty class run 14 is the normal difficulty class for whatever spell. If it's an illusion, it's 18. And now with the new thing that I'm a master specialist, 3rd level or 4th level, I get that minor school magic esoterica, which pushes my DC on will disbelief illusions +2. So now at a 0 level spell, a will disbelief is a DC of 20.
And he put the gnome illusionist, so he gets his illusion spells no earlier, so he gets silent image as a 0 level spell.
Yeah. I just got 4th level spells, and I was able to get persistent image. Yeah, I had silent image at 0, minor at 1, major at 2, illusionary wall 3, and then this turn was a persistent image I have now. and my DC for my 4th level spells now is a 24. Which I think is pretty good. I don't know because I've not.
I'm pretty sure everyone's looking down at their character sheets right now. Like, God damn it, my will save. Well, I know some of them. Ras, what's your will?
It's only 4. I mean, +4.
Yeah, so he has to run a 20. He has to roll a 20.
Yeah, so yeah. So, and that's what I'm shooting for. I mean, these things are going to have to. Now, of course, Jim's going to start putting us up against, badasses or blind people or things that can be effective. But that's cool because we get to work around that.
Yeah, and then I think soon, with your next prestige class, you'll be able to use manipulate shadows and take spells away. So our whole thing is taking like shadow conjuration and shadow evocation and making them as real as possible. That even if they fail the will save, they still take 100% damage.
Yeah, I think I started to make that turn when Gatroy showed up, and because I was all like nightmare, I was going for a nightmare feel at higher levels, but then like Gatroy is from the plane of shadow, and I was able to, I think, to latch on to that. Like, okay, well, we can go shadow stuff. Okay, shadow stuff can be a reality. Gatroy's here. He helps us. So that's where I'm going on the shadow side, more shadow magic, and that's where we'll be getting to eventually, getting that shadow evocation and being able to. No, it's not 20% real, on disbelief. It's going to be 40% if you disbelieve it, and then start pushing that, that percentage up as much as I can. So it doesn't matter if you believe in it or not. I believe in it enough that, this fireball that's made of shadow is going to burn your ass.
Well, yeah. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Well, tell us about your spells.
Okay, so the spells, and another one of the things I took, I think I sacrificed something for this, was the ability I get 4 spells per level. 4 spell.
No, that was a feat.
It was. Okay, well.
It was a feat, but I don't think you sacrificed. It was no sacrifice. It was just.
But okay, well then you need to take this feat. It's illusion.
Well, it's illusion because you got you get automatically 3 when you level. You get 3 spells just dedicated to illusion that you can cast. 3. Yeah. So it was like, well, 2 sucks. Let's give you 4 so you can have more.
Yeah. So, well, I'm taking, of course, Phantasma Killer because that's my new big thing.
That's Phantasma.
Yeah, I'm on the Phantasmal tree as far as all those spells go. Because we've been out in the Wilderdark for so long, and we just ran in, and I'm really liking being able to sit down, and we'd been out to see Copper Vein. I'm sick of sleeping on the ground and sitting on the ground and stuff. So I'm taking Secure Shelter as so I'll be able to cast it'll last like 14 hours. Small cottage that we'll be able to chill in on downtime.
Ooh, man, that's nice. Yeah, I'll get to find an area for it too. That's forever.
So yeah, that's what, and we'll have a cool place to chill. I think if I have and I may do that while we're still in Moorgrave Gap. I'll talk to Jim about it. But there's additional spell components that I can put into it to kind of beef it up a little bit as well.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I have to have those spells before time because it does have an alarm and it has unseen servant capabilities if you put those spell components into the spell.
Okay. And then
my third spell, persistent image, just because it's a 5th level spell. I'm going to
get out for it. Of course. Why not?
I get it at 4. I get it at 4th, and it's part of my illusion motif. So I'm definitely taking that. Now the last spell, I'm a little bit struck on. I don't know. My first thoughts was greater invisibility. It lasts for 7 minutes. But
no. 7 rounds.
7 rounds.
Yeah.
It lasts for 7 rounds, but you can still you can attack from it. I can cast it on someone, and you can do things with it and without it dissipating. So that's the first idea. The second idea I got, and I think I like it better, would be Dimensional Door, where I can do the quick teleport. 400 some feet. It's 400 feet plus 20 per level or something like that.
I mean, the interesting note about greater invisibility, just invisibility, stuff that you cast that doesn't target anyone to do damage, like if you conjure something, that doesn't break invisibility, just regular invisibility, because you're not attacking someone.
I know, but with the invisibility, I have them, but I've never used them. I've never really needed to, I don't feel like in this group. Like the only time I can see using it is if I have to get away from you guys for some reason, honestly.
If you're attacking us at the same time, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can always hold off. You can always see because you get 4 more next level, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, I mean, so this one, I think I'm going to go with Dimensional Door, just because we have traveled to another plane of existence, so I know that the ability's there. Nate, didn't you use something along these lines, like a teleport something?
Yeah, I used Dimensional Hop to escape from the shambling cactus-like creatures.
So, that would kind of fit in. I think I could justify it.
Yeah, it'll be a super handy spell. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Like if we need to start kidnapping, because reading it, I can take one person as well. So, man, we can kidnap people. That'd be cool. I don't know if you guys want to start kidnapping people, but we have an easy way to do it now.
Well, it says you may bring along one additional small creature carrying gear and objects as maximum load are equivalent per 3 character levels. A large creature counts as 2 medium. Well, you can bring more than one person.
I'm sure I'm not against
I was thinking on the kidnapping thing.
No, the kidnapping.
We're getting in the kidnapping and ransom.
Any way to make money, man.
If we got to for survival. This is the Wild Dark.
Well, how far did you say you can?
The range on it, I'm assuming is the range that you can travel.
Yeah.
I read it earlier. It was like 400 feet, plus like 20 per level.
No, 40 feet per level.
Okay, yeah.
So it's 7th level. It was at 680 feet.
Yeah.
That's good. That's pretty. No, it's 7. Yeah, 680. So.
So I think that's what I'm gonna take.
Definitely, if you don't feel like climbing down something, Okay.
So Matt, you had objections?
Oh no.
No, of course not.
We'll see what happens with
that. You got to get them before you're Rosen. You either got out initially, get them in when what I'm trying to say. When you roll initiative, you better hope to beat him if you want to fight him, or get him in his sleep because you better not fail.
I just got hit by the pile, man.
You fail because that Phantom Killer will fuck you up right there. You pretty much go, unless you roll 20, you go believe there's a killer come after you. So only thing you got is hopefully you pass your fortitude. Hopefully your fortitude is high enough. I think it's a 24 to save your fortitude.
Yeah, I got good.
Oh no. Is it will disbelieve? I think fortitude will drop down to a 22.
I think it's will disbelieve. I'm pretty.
Yeah, the first part is this, isn't it? But the second part is it's just fortitude.
Oh well, still it'd be 20.
It'd still be 22. Yeah, it'd still be. And then of course next level he gets 8, so he'll be able to increase his intelligence by 1 more, make it at 20. So yeah, it gets crazy. It's crazy.
But and if you can see, or at least I hope I'm playing it out. That Pip's becoming a little bit more. I don't want to say more evil, but like the discussion that I had with a fellow at Fetcher Mill that was being a dick. These dicks are going to start dropping over dead.
Yeah.
So be prepared.
God damn, I can't wait.
So what about you, Matt? What do you add to your character? You just went up some barbarian.
Actually, I went to gym and talked about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna get anything this level, but I did get some things. I did get another base attack. I'm getting stronger. Mm-hmm. My damage is already pretty high right now. 3 claws and then a bite possibly.
Yeah.
I think it's plus 8 on with my strength.
Yeah, okay.
+6 for strength and +2 from weapon specialization. The claws.
Yeah, that's becoming a little more deadly.
I just got that last level, so not too much in for me right now, but more HP and some more skills and everything else. It's good enough. What about you, Tommie?
Me, well, I finally got to go to my prestige class, which is that Sacred Fist, which now my spell progression and my fist, I get BA. Is everything okay? Everyone still there?
Yeah. Good, man.
Okay. My spell progression, my BAB goes up by 1 each time, my base bonus attack, and my fists get bigger now, so it starts to stack. So next level, this level I went up. I'm a little bit tougher. My fortitude, I added 2 to my fortitude and 2 to reflex. My fortitude is 12. My reflex is 9. My will is 11. And then I think next level, I get 1 more. I think I get 2 more to. Well, I think I get 1 more to fortitude, 1 more to reflex, and 1 more from will for my point. Also, my next level, I go from 1d8 to 2d6 fist, which would be interesting. But I'm sort of happy that my BAB is going. That's what I got so far. I still say D8. My skills sort of change. Not my cooking. So I go back to sort of being a monk, but still a cleric. But I lose additional efforts to, I'm stopping cleric, so I can't go up anymore. And as far as like turn or destroy or control undead, but that doesn't really beat the hell out of me. So mine is definitely going to an 8th level. My wisdom goes up, adds to my AC. Oh yeah, my AC went up by 1, so I'm now at 18 at this level, 7. And it goes up again next level due to my wisdom.
Yeah,
So be at 19. And then so on, like I said, the progressions will go up. 9th level, I take Holy Warrior, which as long as I have a war domain memorized at 4th level or higher, I get +4 to my damage, which that's the reason why I spontaneous cast war domain, so I can keep that in my war domain to use it, worry about it. I don't know. It's gonna get bigger. It's gonna get crazier.
Yeah, I can't wait to see some of the fucking
And I was hoping Nassau would, sort of show me his way, but I kind of figure I'm sort of taking some stuff from Nassau. Like I'm making this mask that looks scary because Nassau looks scary, so it's do me. So I'm using that fire on it, using that what do you call it? Continual.
Yeah, that's a good cool.
Yeah, just because it's almost like we look to it, and I know we heard you talk about that. We looked at that. We sort of made sense. Like when we talk about Vras, I said, well, Vras, you were chaotic at first. We always fought. I left. You looked up to Nassau, so you had the 2-handed sword. You had power attack. You became sedated, almost from chaos to neutral, going towards lawful, like he was. Came back.
And, but then Throbbing came back. Yeah.
And then also myself of taking fighting and magic and putting together, almost like yourself. We're almost, without looking up to you. Well, it looks like we look up to you, but we won't say we looked up to you.
Okay, I know I'm inspiring you guys.
Yeah. So, you take what it is, but I guess in order to beat the man, you gotta be the man. So, taking a little bit of Ric Flair, but yeah. So, we definitely go up there, and I like this town because it shows that we can be chaotic. It shows you can beat the hell out of someone but still be friends, which we've done. Myself and Vras, always done. As kids we fight, we're friends, and we always fight. It's almost like that's how we connect. That's how we say we still like each other, because when Vrask and Throbin didn't fight, we were so disconnected at that point. We sort of went our own ways.
Yeah, you went to the temple when you went to the calls.
I hate that Pips fucks with me about sticks. The city says, bring closure, which again it worries me. Just bring closure, which sounds like.
Yeah, it sounds exactly how it's supposed to sound.
Yeah. So that the only thing saving me is my will save saves me. So maybe 50%. That's it. So that's it. What about yourself, Nass? Nathan. I knew you're about 2,000 points behind us.
Yeah. I've missed a session or two, and I have a level adjustment that's got me behind you guys.
Yeah, you have 500. We all got 500 for last session, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've noted. I talked with Jim.
So
Yeah, my next one's 7. So, right, 7.
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
And I don't really get a whole lot at 7. I can't remember what the extra ability is I get.
You can always look it up. You're talking.
That's all I'm doing. My character sheet's in the office.
In the
I
office.
meant to email everyone and say, hey, let's talk about our characters this week. But,
I'll get armored mage, which will take me up to heavy shield.
Yeah.
And I'll get more level 2 spells per day, which will be cool.
Yeah, it looks like you go from 6 instead of 4, you go straight to 5. Wow. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, right.
That's really nice, yeah.
And the whole reason why I was pushing for the armor is because my armored mage got medium, so I can step up from the light armor into medium armor.
I see. Oh yeah, we've been out here, so we haven't really been able to medium armor. That's
yeah, and that'll up the AC and be good all the way around. And then after that, the next 2 levels look kind of bleak. And
the next 2 levels are bleak. Yeah, you go up and
Yeah. I mean, I'll get the feet and the
and your knife
ability point.
Yeah, 3rd level spells.
Yeah, with that'll be cool.
Yeah, that would.
There's some good 3rd level spells.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get Vampiric Touch, which should probably help you out a lot.
Yeah,
Vampiric Touch definitely.
Yeah, it's got Ray of Exhaustion in there too, and Doom Scares, whatever Doom Scares.
Well, Vampiric Touch would keep you in the game. No, that definitely.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Because we can't count on Throven healing us.
What are you talking about? Oh, it goes to get us. I just imagine when I become a whole thing, the arrogant that's going to be. Because also that level, besides Holy Warrior, also get Divine Power, which, again, I'm playing Divine Power, touched by your god. My BAB becomes just like yours. Yeah. So, I mean, during that time, I'm pretty sure I would be more arrogant.
Right, I do think there's going to be like a fight to see who's going to be on top. And, we'll see. We'll see if it becomes a fight or us discussing it or something. We all might die. Someone's gonna die.
I don't really. I mean, I know I'm the runt coming up. I'm still there. I realize that. Throven realize that, but I don't think I'm really. I got Simon Cough and sticks. I'm really don't really. As far as it's more entertaining to watch you two go at it. Or else. I already know.
Ras is pretty happy where he has his pack. He just needs to maintain and make sure it's as strong as he can be.
I mean, you should just watch out for Pip. I mean, that's the guy you should watch out for.
Pip,
you're
going to melt our brains and our skulls.
Like,
make us throw.
Be like Indiana Jones and what's that? Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh yeah.
face melt. Jesus God. Yeah, no stuff. So you told that. Yeah, I always want to know where Brock's going with it. Hopefully he gets a chance to come on and tell us more what he wants to do. I know he's gonna go up with Ranger still and do some more. I know he's trying to fix his gun. I'd change it a little bit so he can use rapid shot here soon.
That's one of the things we did. Well, I don't know if it's a secret knowledge or not. Yeah, never mind.
What, you guys there? No. What, didn't he like?
Oh yeah, me and Nass were there.
Yeah, well, didn't he like turn his arrows in to try to get smaller arrows, or try to change his arrows to poison or smaller poison? He's doing something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that was when we were all out.
Yeah, I think that's when we were all out. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he's trying to work those arrows. I think he's got somebody working on it. It's going to take a couple days.
Yeah, I think we all got something to take a couple days.
Yeah.
So we've been for the last 2 sessions. We've been in Moorgrave Gap. How excited are we, or pumped are we to get back out in the water dark and kill shit?
I really like this place.
Okay. Number one, I'm gonna say a session and a half, because we didn't get to really play the other 2 hours last one. So
we'll see.
I say another session. I mean, this place. You're right. Once I sort of realized that Clerk and Zara was here, I sort of lost I'm not too. This town is there's something else going on. As Stroven, since he doesn't have a high wisdom and common sense, that gut feeling where it seems like, okay, well, so what's the real story? Why can't you take care of this troll? Why can't she walk out there and take care of the troll? So what's really going on? What's the real motive?
That's not how Ras is looking at it all, man.
Well, I understand that. Yeah.
That's interesting. I like hearing that, Tommie.
I mean, you get that weird feeling. It's almost like, with Copper Vein, crazy guy. Like, guys, why are we standing around? You don't know anything. Fuck you. Okay, all right, guys.
Yeah, Brad's kind of following. Yeah, Brad's following your feelings with that one. I like this place. I like Clerk's tribe and what he's made here. What the people here have made. The more freest people in all the Wilderdark. What were you saying, Nate?
I feel Zara is the one that made it, and Clerk was just a tool.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel the same way. Yeah,
I see it as the opposite. That's how
of course, that's what you see. Of course.
Yeah. And as far as Copperbane goes, you guys just didn't see the value of the information he could have supplied us with.
Yeah, he was wrong about this place. So I don't know.
Definitely was. I guess as a gnome, we just don't really like it here. Like, too much fighting. But I don't know. He's more like a crazy Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah.
Very shitty Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I don't know about shitty. It's just crazy. It's like,
oh, I see. I love
what Obi-Wan should have been out in the by himself. Just letting his dick swing and whatever. Hey, Luke, pull my finger. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm enjoying this town though. I know Jim put a lot of effort into it. You can tell how much effort he puts into it.
Me too. I mean,
it's the first real civilization we came to. The gnome city wasn't real welcoming. They're pretty much just like get on through, and it's the first place we come to where we can socialize and talk with other beings. See a different dynamic than we're used to in Volcaminar.
Oh, definitely.
There's another thing. It is the other thing, that gut feeling that you have with Zara and crew. Clerk. At what point do we become a threat? If we do stuff and they start to look to us, you got the legend, like especially for Vras, of the barbarian side, to see they said, oh, they're extinct and he can transform. Now you got something that absolutely, the barbarians can get behind. So what does that look like for Clerk? Does he lose a little bit? And if we did stay around here for longer, I do believe that we become bigger threats. So, I mean, for us, leaving town, I can't wait to leave town, especially to run into some more lizardmen. Definitely.
That's cool. That's cool to hear. Man, I like that. Yeah.
Because I know we can say, I know you guys can comment.
Braz, this is Braz's favorite place. He likes
Lizard Man headband, Lizard Man boot, Lizard Man belt.
Oh yeah, can you imagine that?
I got the boot. I got the belt.
Who's taking Skinner? Someone's gonna take skinning. Is that what you're gonna take skinning?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he stabbed me. That's not gonna go too. I don't like that.
Yeah, we have more rounds in there. Yeah, we'll full raise right there.
But no, it's a good city. I like to see what else is out there. I do like to see, how hard, if we continue, we may come back and trade with this town, open up some type of trade with it.
Yeah.
To see how hard, especially if
around the back at Pip's spot.
Yeah, especially if a gnome gets some type of way to, I don't tell.
It would be good. It would be awesome to come back to this place here. But like I said, man, Rats, it's a place to be. We gotta make Volcaminar great, or stay in this place, make it great.
I'd like to get back to Styx.
Yeah, that's you.
He needs his closure.
Please stop.
Closure.
I mean, there's a couple of things. Okay, listen. You have to understand. Again, I've said this before. How long have we been out here? How long have we been out here? Sleeps have we been out here?
That is a good question, actually. 30, 40, maybe not that.
Long time.
I quit counting.
Man, that's how long
it took 15 sleeps to get to where we were going in the first place. So we can say 30 sleeps, maybe. Is that good? 30? Think I'm around that?
Yeah.
30, between 30 and 40 sleeps. I'm just saying, think about this. We go out as these kids, and again, Alistair sends us out, so you guys are nothing but kids. We go out on this adventure. We come back. There are some people that possibly fuck with us back in town in Vulca. And I'm telling you, those guards are going to be the first one to fill our raft. They can come up and tell us, and there's going to be some dead dwarves. Straight up. Some dead dwarves.
That may be dangerous.
That may be, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure when you cast Phantom Killer and no one, and the dwarf just falls down in front of us. And no one's going to know what happened. Like, what happened?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be stirring, causing waves when we get back to Volcaminar.
No, yeah. It depends what level, because if we're out here, now I'm sort of predicting 8th, 9th level. If we get back to about 9th level, that's I mean, that's 6 levels. I mean, we're getting to the point where, we walk into town, I don't know what's going to happen. I just don't. It's gonna be one of those feelings that the World of Dark made us tough, made us resilient, made us a group, made us someone not to fuck with, knowing that we're gonna throw down the fight instead of just talking it out. We can just throw down and fight easily as just talking. So, Alistair, even though he's powerful, what would become of that one? We become like, try to use him. Will we just say, hey, we'll work with you, but we expect a bigger cut, stuff like that.
No, we're under contract to kill him. So, yeah.
How are you under contract to kill him? Where'd that come from?
Oh, that's just stuff you guys don't know yet. Yeah.
Yeah. Under contract to kill him because again, after we met Coppervein and he said how Alistair escaped from Throven has more respect for him running away from him.
He didn't escape from him. Yeah, he like ran away.
And he took a magic item too.
That's kids justifying. See, that's why we look at you guys like kids. It's kids justifying their actions. No, he snuck in the house, took the car keys, and ran. It wasn't escape.
So how come Coppervein didn't go get it from him? He could have just walked. He knows where he's at. He can just go get it from him. Or?
Yeah, exactly.
I guess
that's how little he thinks of him.
Well, then why are you killing him then? That's funny, contract to kill him. Because, we did it. The only thing I can think of is I sort of did the same thing when we took a magic item, we ran off, and they got it back, but the church. And,
when you beat up that guy.
Well, he was fighting, come on. He was fighting. I'm still with Simon Call, but he decided to try to jump back with Pip, so what am I supposed to do at that point?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he fucked up Brock too, didn't he?
Oh, he fucked up Brock.
He got
Brock.
Yeah,
that's Brock. Yeah. But Brock's been knocked out so many times.
You're suffering concussions and slight brain damage.
Probably. It's good.
It's the life of a dwarf, I suppose.
But I can't wait because this to me is making to this town is like the first half of the first book. Like after leaving town, it seems like it could be the second half of the first book. Because according to Jim, we probably have 18. So we probably have at least 20 more sessions or so.
That's by his count. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe 15 or so.
Well, he said it's going to be closer to 40, so.
Oh, closer to 40? All right.
Yeah. He said it's going to be closer to 40, and that's fine with me if we keep the progression that will put us, in the middle of 9th level pretty much. And that's a good point. That's like a classic gym game, 9th, because when you go 10, 11, and 12, just like the Lalo and Drouse game, that's when you start to become that. You're getting towards legendary, People know who you are, People are going to know who we are. No doubt.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. As far as like the closer we start getting back to Volca, Minar, in our dealings with anyone, is our name going to precede us? Which we got to be careful for.
Yeah. So I guess we can start making more of a name for us. I guess each town we got to do something. Now, don't you think?
Yeah. Rats would agree with that.
Well, I'm thinking about laying waste to everything from here back to Volca.
Oh, that's what your thoughts is laying waste.
Goddamn, raised Raspip.
Right, not taking over and using them for our benefit.
Yeah.
For obliteration.
It's kind of the same thing, Depends on the situation, lay waste or convert.
I would think. You see Zara, the illusion of control, since you're an illusionist, given the towns, even though we take them over, we give them the illusion. It was them who decided to make us their protectors.
You could try to take over Clerk.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about this town.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm not talking about
this
Clerk.
Place is fine. Leave it alone.
Yeah. Let it do. Clerk is just one of those things where it's so entrenched right now. If we happen to fight them, I don't think they looked at. They would not. They were frowned down upon.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
I would too.
Jesus.
But then of course, we don't really know. Clerk could just be not who we think he is, at all. He's that powerful.
Yeah, he could be weak.
she could be using something else on. I don't know. It's gonna become interesting. I can't wait. I can't wait for the Sunday. I can't.
Yeah, just a couple more days, guys. Just a couple more days.
I can't wait. I think it's been fun. I think we have a right group going on. We have some great people going on, all interested in role playing. So all coming here, we all get to come. We all get to have fun. We all like to grow our characters and following Jim's storyline, and it's gonna be fun. And we get to see what Palpatine and Vader is gonna be up to.
Yeah. All right. Anything to add, fellas?
It was great even though it was short. I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, like you guys looking forward to the next one.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the next one, the next town, see what's happened. But to answer your question, yes, I think I'm ready to get back to the.
Yes.
I would say to answer your question, no. Brass he likes this place a lot.
He's found his home.
He did some fighting here.
But think about the other towns you come across. There's gonna be other towns that'll be smaller and to work.
True. Yeah. There's always more challenge. We'll see. Can't wait to play it.
All right then. I guess that comes to the end for After Dusk. Is that it?
That's it. I do want to thank Nathan for joining us this week.
Oh, Nathan, yeah, thank you for joining us.
I love when we can all get together and talk about D&D, especially D&D as it pertains to us.
Yeah.
So, thank you again for showing up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh yeah, man. I'm gonna try to be here more often.
I also want to give this time again to thank Jim, our DM, just for the Guildmaster, the stuff he does and time he puts in. And I know he's having fun just as much as we have because he hasn't burned. So he's, I mean, when I heard 40 sessions, like, are you sure? And I think as we talk and how excited we are, it makes him even more excited. Just used to be myself. Nate would talk to Jim. I would talk to Jim about D&D, but then not too many other people really talk about it. And then here we are, 3 to 4 of us talk about it. I know Nathan, you talk to Jim a lot, offline. So I just want to say how much we appreciate Jim.
All
right. Thank you, Jim.
All right. So again, that comes to the end of our sitting around talking about D&D and how much we love it.
After Dusk.
After Dusk. Yeah, I know, but we sit around and talk about stuff after dusk. From dusk, after dusk, yeah, whatever. All right, just to remind you, my name is Tommie. I play Throven.
I'm Mike, and I play Raspip.
I'm Matthew, and I play Brass.
I'm Nathan, and I play Nassau.
All right, and kudos to Bert and Jim who are out there offline doing their own. And hopefully if you listen to us live or you listen to us on Spotify, hopefully you continue to listen to us. All right, I will say good night to everyone, and keep on smoking.
Keep on motherfucking smoking. Goddamn.